Hi, I'm John from Strings by Mail, and we're here to make sure that you don't use up any more of your valuable practice time than you need to changing your strings. Changing your strings is important. It makes you a better player. It's better for your instrument. And of course, it sounds better for your audience. But if you think it's something that's going to take 30, 40 minutes, you're not going to want to do it very often. I change my strings in 10 to 12 minutes. I do it a lot. Most people, if they approach it correctly, can do it in 15, maybe 20 minutes tops. So what do you need? Well, first off, you need the right approach. It's an approach that's been developed in industry for years, for many activities. And for guitars, we should do the same thing. Batch the actions together. So remove all the strings at once by starting at the headstock, loosening all the strings. By coming down to the bridge, removing all the strings. By putting your new strings all back on the bridge, by going up onto the headstock, getting each one attached, and then finally tuning them all up at once. If you've heard the myth that it's a problem to take all the strings off at once, that's not an issue. There are rare exceptions. If you had a very old collector's item, 100-year-plus guitar, you'd want to be careful about reducing pressure on one side than the other as you work your way through it. If you have an acoustic guitar with one of the earlier fashion styled pickups underneath the saddle, then you'd want to be careful to keep it flat when all the strings are off so you don't tip it up and have that fall out, which if you're not comfortable with it, might be a little hard to get in. If you're worried about maybe tipping the guitar up, leave one string on, just one string on, and do everything else in the batch. That saves tons of time. Now, having the right equipment in the right location is good. Having a nice, stable, flat surface with a soft material on it so your guitar is not scratched, that's a big help. Having a headstock stand so your instrument is held in a position you can work on it easily is very valuable. And we at Strings by Mail carry quite a few different varieties of those. Having what's called a bridge bit, which protects the guitar face by sliding over both sides of the bridge. In case the string snaps, it won't cut into the face of the guitar. And then there are other tools, and you can just get a complete toolkit that has everything you'll need plus more. Or you can get the key individual components, wire cutters, and a way to tune the strings down and up quickly. You can go high-tech and have this nice Ernie Ball unit, or you can take any power drill and put this very small, inexpensive fitting onto it, which fits right onto the keys, and you can zip through this process. And of course, the other thing you need, strings. And I'm going to recommend always have 2 sets on hand, because occasionally a string will break and you don't want to be out of luck when you finish this process. We have linked videos for electric guitars, acoustic guitars, classical guitars that will walk you through the process of specifics of changing the strings on those kinds of instruments. Please check that out. We hope you'll see you at Strings by Mail. You can go to our accessories, tools for guitars and tuning, where all of these items are available. Enjoy your playing.